Welcome back to Thief Gold. Now we're going to start the mission Assassins. Let's just jump right in. Anything new here? Starting gear, lockpicks. These tools will let you unlock most locks with a little work. Anything we might need, or maybe that might be useful. Fire arrow, probably not. We're not going to fight anybody. And we're not going to light torches, we're going to extinguish them. So I'm going to go with the water arrow again. As many as I can. I have a lot of loot now, because it always gets carried over from the previous mission. Maybe I'll invest in one healing potion, although I don't expect I have to use it. I get moss arrows as well, you never know how loud the floor will be. Let's go. So here we are. This is the guy we saw in the cutscene last time. We are in his shop. See, we opened the door and went inside, and he's going to sell us the lockpicks now. Or did he already? Oh, he already sold them to us. Apparently.
That shot was meant for me.
Yes, I'm sure it was Garrett in the window. He's dead. Let's head back now.
These creeps are gonna lead me right back to whoever sent them to kill me. But only if I can tail them without them noticing me.
Okay, let's follow them. So apparently, I mean, it was mentioned in the intro that there are city wardens who are kind of pissed that Garrett is not joining them and is just being a lone wolf instead of joining them and giving them a cut of whatever he steals. So it's likely that one of the city wardens sent these thugs to kill Garrett. Of course, Garrett is not very pleased and decides to teach whoever it was a little lesson. Which means first we gotta find out who it was by following these guys. Well, this is interesting, but right now I have to follow them.
Did you hear someone? Nothing now.
Yeah, I figured. That was too loud. Right now I have to follow them and not lose them, and also not alert them of my presence, which I just did. Ooh, who are you?
I surrender.
Shh, quiet. Did I lose them? I think I still hear them. There they are. Can't have you scream. Oh, come on. Guard as well?
Halt, thief! I see you there!
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Hello, guys. I don't remember this being so hard. I should probably just take a different route. There they are. Okay. I'll just wait a little bit. This is kind of unfortunate that there's a guard here. Come on, turn around. I think as long as I don't have my weapon out, most of the normal folks are not actually going to cry for help. Although they probably think that I look quite suspicious, but Since I don't directly attack them, they're probably just being quiet and prefer not to say anything. Where are you going? I like walking through the city like this. I wish I could explore actually, but then I will lose these guys. Was that still okay? I'm pretty sure in real life they would have seen me now, but that's fine. Don't turn around, no. Nice house.
Is someone following us?
No, nobody.
Nothing. No.
He's still good. This seems to be metal. I think if I remember this mission, we're almost there. Nothing in the well. Ah, we're there. See the big
So,
arm.
these are Ramirez's boys. I think it's time I dealt with Mr. Ramirez once and for all.
These are Ramirez's boys.
Yorick tells me the Hammers are gonna close down Craig's Club.
Yeah, he's tapping you. Where are they gonna put the poor saps they grabbed?
Dunno. Toss them into a well or something. Anyhow, they just don't have enough guys no more.
Kinda sad. Used to be the power. Now they're just a bunch of guys wishing for the old days.
Okay, that was an interesting conversation. First about Ramirez. Maybe you remember the documents we found at Lord Befford's manor mentioned Ramirez. It seemed like Ramirez was above Lord Befford. Lord Befford was involved in some shady business, and like there was this book in the cellar that we went into one little room in the cellar. There was this book with all kinds of numbers and figures, and there it seemed like Lord Befford was reporting to Ramirez about all these earnings, something like that. And Ramirez is apparently one of these city wardens who kind of organize crime. And yeah, so he is the one that we already found, like we already heard the name in the first mission, even though it didn't tell us much back then. But that's again a nice example of what I like about some of the storytelling in this game, how passive it is and how subtle. It already drops names that will come up again later. And if you don't pay attention, you will even miss it. I remember when I played this for the first time, I didn't find this book that already mentions Ramirez in the first mission, so I had no idea that this guy was actually connected to Lord Befford in a certain way. Also, about the conversation we overheard, apparently there's the rumor that the Hammers are going to close down Craigscliff prison, and that they're shrinking in numbers. They seem to have been very powerful and recently have been losing some of that power. Now, this is I think we're here now, and there's lots of streets we could actually explore. And as far as I know, you can find some loot and interesting things there. I think I'm not going to do it, because it might take quite a while. Although it is really tempting. Just have a quick look here. But in general, this is probably something that would be interesting if you're ever going to play the game yourself. You can have a closer look here. This is actually water flowing from Ramirez's mansion. Nothing in the well. There's a door here. But nothing up here. Okay. Anyway, let's go to Ramirez and teach him a lesson. What do we actually have? The objectives changed now. Time to show Ramirez who the real criminal mastermind is. Break into his mansion and take what he values most, his wealth. The purse from his belt should make the point. Loot the mansion for valuables. You need at least 2,000 worth. Locate his prized silver fire poker. It's worth quite a bit. Get out of the mansion and don't kill anyone. We should be able to do that. I think this time I'll try to go through them in order. So first let's find out where Ramirez is and steal his purse. Just because we can. This is the front gate. It's probably not a good idea just walking in there, but the outside is not that well secured actually, so I'm going to see if I can
What's going on over there?
go here. Should be more quiet. I think there's somebody up there. Or maybe right there. Well, somebody... Oh yeah, there. That means he might see me. Keep walking. Is he going to turn around? Let's give it a try.
Is that you? Hey, you! Ah!
Okay, no. Oh, wait a second, sorry. Okay, I'll stop reloading when I make mistakes, because that's not so cool. Let me have a quick look if I can actually get in here somehow. Don't want to use the front door. I think there were some crates here. Maybe I can use them. That would be interesting. The crate mechanic is kind of weird in this game though. I'm not sure how well this will work. Yes. It actually worked. Look at that. there's a ladder. Why is there a ladder? Can I get up here? I can. But that means the guy sees me. Huh?
Be seen now.
Yeah. What is this? I don't think I've ever found this ladder. That was really cool. Maybe I can get in from here. I make this jump. Yes. Awesome. Man, this is cool. Apart from how do I get down here? Maybe I can slide down. It's not. Yeah. It's fine. It's okay. That wasn't too bad. Nobody here. The guy over there. Okay, didn't see me this time. And look, there's a balcony. Very windy. Yes. Cool. Okay, there's one thing that is a bit weird about this mission. Considering that we were not planning to rob Ramirez, it's kind of weird that Garrett actually has a map from his place. But maybe this just means that he has some paper with him and he started drawing this because this really just looks like something you could draw after just seeing the outside at the outline of the building, or maybe he's been here before and knows what the building looks from outside. And this is where our lockpicks come in. Library. It looks like very loud floor. And I hear people. Let's try to not make too much noise. Sometimes there are secrets in the fireplace. Apparently not here. I'm afraid that my steps will be too loud.
Enjoy it while it lasts, friend. His fatness will be back soon to make our lives miserable again.
Where is he then? I haven't seen him tonight.
Down in the cellar again, counting his loot. I hope he stays down there all night.
Shit, are they coming here? I hope not. Apparently not. Cool. So we just overheard servants talking outside this door. In this hallway. Mentioning that Ramirez is in the basement. I'm going to have a quick look at this room. And then I'll actually go to the basement first. Since I want to try ticking off the objectives in order this time. It's not like you're supposed to do that. You can do it whatever order you want. I just wanted to do it just for fun, as a challenge. So here are two texts to read. Master Ramirez, I beg your attention. While, as you say, there is most certainly breach in the drag-bound pit, my subordinates inform me that this is due to the encroach of hammer patrols among the patrons, and that my immediate drag-bound controller, Ginny, has been unable to deal with the problem. Should this qualify as full breach, I must regretfully insist that the breach is on Ginny's part and not mine. I am, of course, happy to furnish all ledgers for verification. Lord Bafford. Maybe you remember in the first our second episode, when I showed you this book in the cellar with all these numbers, apparently Lord Beffer noticed that the numbers for Dragbound were much lower than the rest. So either Ginny is telling the truth and there are lots of hammer patrols, making it difficult to do whatever business they are doing there, or Ginny is actually pocketing some of it. Who knows? But yeah, it's interesting again to have this connection back to episode 1, to the first mission. Master Vrind. Recall our previous conversation about untapped sources? Can you find any precedent on going into the walled section of the old quarter? There's all that crap about walking evil, but you know how the hammers are. 10 to 1 gets there's all sorts of property, no known heir, free for picking without even having to pay geld for lawful overlook. Anyhow, no rush on this one, better to look into it on the quiet rather than rile the hammers or let Raputo or Webster hear about it. Ramirez. Okay. So there's a walled old quarter with walking evil in it. Now, I am going to investigate this later. First, I want to go to the basement and deal with Ramirez. I think that's the front entrance. Now we're on the first floor.
Look, over there.
Oh, nothing there. Oh
Seems
god.
peaceful enough now.
I think I stumbled into the guard quarter. I'll go out again. This is not a good place for me to be. Someone's coming. Sounds like more than one person.
Guys, I've got to get home. This dinner is waiting and I'm starving and haven't eaten. Hello? Is someone there?
Nope.
Who is there?
Shit. Oh no.
The building. Just make one little noise.
Anything here?
God.
There was something a little while ago.
Watch for prowlers. I saw someone earlier.
Oh. Okay. Gotta be more careful.
Alright, what is that?
But yeah, I'm going to live with my mistakes now. First of all,
Who is there?
okay.
Is someone there?
Now it's easier to.
Who goes there?
Shit.
Halt!
Uh-oh. Well, I cannot believe that worked. I got super lucky. Instead of alarming everybody here, he somehow got stuck in the door. Well, I'm not going to complain. I was acting really stupid there. Would have known better. I was getting too impatient. Knocking out the first guy
Seems clear enough now.
meant he would lie here and the other one would run into him and see him. That was really stupid from me. Really stupid of me. Are these the two thugs? You know what? I just saved it this time.
I heard someone back there.
I just had to try this. This was my revenge for them trying to kill me. Now I gotta get rid of that guy.
Someone behind me?
Just the wind, I guess.
That's the last time I jumped for rats.
Is this electric light? I cannot turn it off. Are they just all standing there? That would be really bad.
Did that shadow move? Can't hear it anymore. Probably not. Over there.
What's that in the shadow there? Oops. I guess it was nothing.
Nice little snack. Lazy slobs. If I visit with my babies and again find that they have not been fed properly, I shall take the horse whip to the lot of you. The poor dears must be given live food. Their delicate stomachs cannot abide the smell of carrion. I am in no mood to hear of the shortages when my babies are starving. That is probably Lord Ramirez. But who are these babies he's talking about? Sounds like some pets.
Oh well, sorry. Guess it was nothing.
This leads to the basement. I do remember that the basement is locked. First of all, I should find a key.
Ever go down by, you know...
Is that you, Kevo?
The closed areas? Not a chance. I hear the dead walk there.
I heard the buildings were evil spirit stone. They gobbled up who lived there.
What I heard, there's a different moon. One that takes all the light.
Won't catch me down that way.
Not me, neither.
So they talked about the closed areas, and I think that also refers to what we read in an earlier text about what Ramirez called the old quarters. Courtyard. We've probably used the courtyard key as well. Mina dear, it's not as bad as it seems. The sir isn't so harsh if you learn his habits. When he's upstairs like the library, cosset him with tea and cakes, and chat of the household doings. When he's in the cellar with his gold, though, don't dare bother him lest he rings for you, and then hop to it like the tricksters on your tail. Lissy. Is that so, Lizzie? Huh. Thought so. Okay, empty room. Oh, by the way, I'm going to do the same as with the Bone Horde. I'm just going to play the whole mission, and then I'll cut it into episodes. Where does this lead? Oh, okay.
Boss sent them on a special errand. Some fellow he wants dead. A thief. Name of Garrett.
I've heard of him. Garrett. Known to be trifled with. That's what I heard.
Not anymore if he's had a visit from those two.
Well, that's what you think. So those guys just talked about the assassins. Uh-oh. Close one. Storage room key. Still not the basement key though. I'm gonna put you in here. No one will see you there. Ooh, that's a very bright room. Oh, hello. I will take that with me. Thank you, Ramirez. Anybody in there? I hope no one's here anymore. Okay, probably not. Boys, while I appreciate your enthusiasm, I must point again. While I appreciate your enthusiasm, I must point out that breaking legs is really rather inefficient. If we wish our clients to be able to pursue their rather active lives in order to immediately repay their debts, I encourage your initiative in this area. Perhaps you might take a lesson from the gardener and his hedge clippers, who trims off one branch while leaving the rest to grow. And most of our clients do start with fingers to spare. Oh, I'm running out of water arrows.
Hey, what was that?
He's looking this way. Let's hope. Oh, perfect. You turn around. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay, that leads to the courtyard. What's this key that he has?